Hi guys, excuse me. So I want to continue with the math review, starting at question number 7, page 549. I'm going to try to do this in a couple short videos, so I'm not trying to upload something that's like an hour long. Okay, question number 7. Amy and Bert are drawing plans for rectangular vegetable gardens. In Amy's plan, the garden is 13 feet by 10 feet. In Bert's plan, the garden is 12 feet by 12 feet. For numbers 7A through 7D, select true or false for each statement. So when we're talking about the area of a garden or plans for a garden, almost always we're really looking for area. So I'm going to do a quick snip here of just question 7. And let's get started. So I hope by now you've heard me say enough times that area, okay, that area is equal to the base times the height. And you should get in the habit of writing that down so that you start training your brain to remember what the formula is. And we know, and I'm going to put Amy in black here. Her garden is 13 feet by 10 feet. And I will put Bert's plan in blue so I can separate my gardens. Well, I can tell you already I like this problem because the numbers are not too hard. So if we look at Amy, her garden is 13 times 10, which is 130 feet squared, or square feet. And then if we switch to Bert, we know his garden is 12 times 12, which is a square. And I would say most of you know that 12 times 12 is 144 without having to do any math, really. You should know that one off the top of your head. So now we got to go to the questions. The area of Amy's garden is 130 square feet. That would be a true statement. The area of Bert's garden is 48 square feet. Now they're trying to mess with you. That's the perimeter of his garden. The area of his garden is 144. Amy's garden has a greater area than Bert's. Well, that would mean 130 versus 144, where we know that Bert is bigger. So that this is false because Amy's garden is smaller. The area of Bert's garden is 14 square feet greater than Amy's. So when we look at something like this, now we're looking at a subtraction problem. Here's Bert's garden minus Amy's garden. And you don't even have to borrow. This is in fact true. It is 14 square feet greater. This is not a hard question. It's a lot of reading. So hang in there. Give it a good try. Number 8. A farmer planted corn in a square field. One side of the field measures 32 yards. What is the area of the cornfield? Show your work. I'm going to leave that one up to you. It's very straightforward. Number 9. Harvey bought a frame in which he put his family's picture. What is the area of the frame not covered by the picture? I'll give you a little insight into this one. Let's see if I can get 9 and 10 both in here just fine. I think the multi-step questions tend to give us more trouble. So just to kind of simplify this up a little bit. No, it did not do what I wanted it to. Still not. There it goes. All right. So first you need the area of the whole thing, which is going to be the outside. And all the area of, what is it? He bought a frame which you put his family's picture. Oh, so there's like a border around. So the outside area, actually I'm going to call it that. I'm going to call this the outside area, is going to be 22 times 16. The picture itself, the area of the picture, is the inside number, which is going to be in blue and that's going to be 18 times 12. So you're going to have 18 times 12 is the inside of the picture. And then you're going to find the totals for each of these problems, and then you're going to subtract. And the part of the frame that's not covered by picture is the answer to the subtraction question after you find the area. Again, time for you to get to work. I don't need to work every problem through. This will get you a good start. All right, Kelly has 236 feet of fence to use to enclose a rectangular space for her dog. She wants the width to be 23. Draw a rectangle that could be the space for Kelly's dog. Label the length and the width. It's actually kind of a good question. I like that it gives you a real life application. So I'm going to switch back here to my color, and I'm going to draw a rectangle. So I know I have 236 feet of fence. Well, whenever they talk about fence, you got to think perimeter. We're not looking at area. She's not putting grass down or astroturf or anything like that. She's got fencing. So she knows she wants a width to be 23. All right. Well, if this is 23, then this has to be 23. I know my total perimeter is 236. So I'm going to subtract what I already know. Now you can either subtract 23 twice, or I don't like doing that many steps. Oops, this is adding. I'm going to add the top and the bottom and get 46. And now I'm going to start subtracting from my total. I do need to borrow a little bit. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. This is going to become 13. And I'm going to end up with 190. Now, this number needs to be divided equally to both sides, and then you'll know what the missing side is. I believe we are looking for the length. Good luck. Keep trying. Listen to it again. Go back to the other lessons if it doesn't quite make sense yet, or come to office hours. All right, closing that out. And I believe that's at the bottom of that page. And let's take a look at the next page. Whoa, get back here. Question number 11. The diagram shows the dimensions of a new parking lot at Helen's Health Food Store. Use either addition or subtraction to find the area of the parking lot. Show your work. Oh. All right. So we'll snip just this problem. So area. Area is always base times height, and part of 4th grade is that you can find the area of an oddly shaped design. So I've already told you guys in previous videos, I like keeping my larger sides unbroken. So I would definitely be cutting this right here. So now I just have to find the area of my larger rectangle here and my smaller one here. So the nice part is that they've really given it to you already. This section is 20. So rectangle number 1 would be, the area would be 40 times 20. And for rectangle number 2, the area would be this section 30 to here, which they give you as 10. And these numbers are not even difficult to multiply. Once you get the answer, you would add, and you would have the total area of your parking lot in square yards.